Hi Geminis, welcome to the Invisible Eye Tarot, and I have a message for you today. So this message is for all Geminis placements, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Geminis, let's get into it. What's going on in your energy? First energy out is the Seven of Raindrops, choices. Next energy out is Death, let it go, or let go, but it's Death reverse. What's going on at the center of your energy? Next, we have Justice, balance. What's going on in the current near future energy? So some of you may be going through this right now or between now and 4 weeks from now. The Hermit, seek truth. So we have a lot of major arcana so far. Next, we have the Lovers. Here we are, Gemini's duality. This is still what's going on in the current near future energies, Geminis. I can tell, sorry, I can tell that there's a lot of balance happening in your energy. It's what's at the center of your reading here. There is justice. Wrongs are being righted. There is someone here that is afraid to let go of the past, release certain things, and go to profound spiritual transformation. Someone is resisting that here with the Death reversed. You either have a lot of options, or it can also be the energy of daydreaming, messy. Nothing is too very clear. Things are like up in the air and very abstract. And then you could be dealing with a Virgo here in the current near future energies, or you could be this person lone wolfing it. And here you are, the Lovers duality. And I feel like if you are the Hermit Gemini doing this like soul searching, ultimately you're maybe trying to get in touch with like your core values and choose things that you love, follow what you love based on your own value system, on your true core, your true authenticity, a soul-led life with the Lovers. I feel like if it's you here, you are looking for something and you're making a choice that is absolutely true to yourself with the Lovers here. And there's definitely a sense of like, if there was any imbalances before in terms of like maybe wrongs or grievances or just energies in general, I just feel that things are just being righted and things are just being brought to like a balance. Like we're getting rid of like any sort of like imbalances. Let's clarify the Seven of Raindrops. I feel like it's a very open-ended card energy. Let's clarify. Here we have the Sun, clarity. So we're going from things that are abstract, up in the air, to a lot of clarity. We're going from the Seven of Raindrops, Seven of Cups, daydreaming, being in your head, imagination, to clarity here with this deck, the Sun. This is like clear skies and all of the clouds are gone. And this is a lot of happiness too, a lot of exposure as well. Let's clarify the Sun with two more energies. Next, we have the Tree of Raindrops, community. And next, we have the Six of Gems, generosity. This looks really good. Gemini, from the neighboring cards that I pulled with this, I just feel like you had a lot of options, a lot of things that you were contemplating, choices to make. But you know, with the Seven of Raindrops, it's you cannot use your rationality to make your choices. You cannot use your rationality to make like an informed choice. You have to lean in and go with your guts here. Nothing is what it seems with this energy. You might pick something that looks a certain way, and it's like it's a whole other thing that you get with it. But whatever that you're about to choose here, it's going to make you really happy, and it is connected to your soul tribe. It is connected to your inner circle, to your community, and I see a lot of charity also coming through here for you. I see a lot of abundance and prosperity with the energies that I see here too. The sun is very positive, it is very successful, it's very rich in freedom, positivity, and success, happiness, vitality. Um, and the fact that you have several options or choices for me with the six of gems, which is the six of pentacles, generosity, it looks like there's a lot of abundance and also having community. It's almost like I just get the sense that you have people wanting to help you and come to support you. Um, I feel like you're going from a place where things were not too clear, and then you nailed it. You stumbled or you made the perfect choice. Um, and then it's like your community, your inner circle is rushing in to support you. It's there to support your happiness. It is there. It's rushing in to yeah, to support your happiness and add on to it. It's like you have a whole community that wants to invest in your happiness with the sun. You've made a right choice here. You nailed it. Let's clarify death, let go, but reverse with three energies. We have the Novice of Gems, skill development. This is my Page of Pentacles in a traditional tarot deck. Next, we have Oracle of Gems, practicality, but reversed. This is my Queen of Pentacles reverse. And then we have the Four of Gems, security, guys. Okay, what I see here, there is someone that is not capable to... There's an ending with let go and death. There's something that has been dying out and that needs to die, actually. There's something that needs to end. This is the energy of detox, releasing, letting go of old patterns, things that does not serve you anymore. This is a time also, this is really hard. It could be grief and sorrow, but being reborn from the experiences and spending time with this emotion or seeing something ending. It is transformative, and it's really deep to be able to see the wisdom in what's going on, or in some inevitable ending of something, and to reemerge on the other side. I mean, it's very deep, spiritual, and transformative, but someone doesn't want to cross over. It's like, the ghosts, they don't want to go towards the light, so they haunt houses, and they dwell in their fears, they dwell in their control, their ego, all of those things, like low vibrant energy. They dwell in that they feed from, when they see humans, like they feed from like their negative energies, their low vibration energies, to just stick around. Someone there does not want to go towards the light and just go towards the transformation and rise like the eagle that the Scorpio is, with like the death card here. I see it as the phoenix, like rising from the ashes, sorry, ashes, when you get on the other side of the experience of death, because it is a card of transformation. It's an ending, but it's also a beginning. Here, Geminis, there is someone, skill development. This is a Page of Pentacles. This is winning mentality. Someone is applying themselves here. They want to have, you might be their prize. They may want to have you. But this person is insecure. This person, the Queen of Pentacles reverse practicality. This person is not, cannot secure things, okay? They cannot make it happen, just maybe because of, like I said, insecurities, being bad at managing, maybe bad with money. And then this person is also very possessive with the Four of Gems, security. This is someone that could be stingy and that is clinging onto something. And there's a very young novice energy here that is upright, but they cannot handle being pragmatic and practical. So this person could see you as this person, like as a Queen of Pentacles reverse, man or woman, it doesn't matter. They see you as someone maybe that is not capable, or someone that is not on top of their responsibilities, maybe even lazy. And I hate that. I hate those words, whatever. But someone could be holding on to you, holding on to this idea of you, which is far from being the truth. And they might see some sort of opportunity here with like the Novice of Gems, skill development. Like there's something to be done. Like you're a letter project to this person. They don't want to let go of you. They don't want to go through the transformation, and they're holding on to this idea of you. Let's clarify justice, balance at the center of the energy. Someone, it's like you're this pet project for this person. I'm going to save Gemini. Gemini is, cannot handle their thing, their responsibilities, and that's my project, and that's an excuse for me to be around or to, hold on tight to Gemini. Four of Raindrops is contemplation. So there's definitely something you're over with, that you're tired with. Let me pull two more cards to clarify the energies here with justice. We have Apprentice of Clouds, ambition. This is you, Geminis. This is the Knight of Swords. And next we have the Ace of Clouds, new ideas. So all of this is pretty much you. Geminis, it's interesting. I see with contemplation. Usually I treat the Four of Cups with you, with all the readings. I tend to say that you're rejecting something and that you're over something, you're done, you're not tolerating something, you're bored. But with justice, it's just contemplation in the sense that you're taking your time. There might be opportunities in front of you, but you're not rushing into it. It's almost like the Hangman energy where you are more observing. You want to be zen about things. With the contemplation, Four of Cups, being zen, meditation, contemplation is also the meaning of the Four of Pentacles. They're a hand dangling an opportunity in front of you in the traditional cards, and you're not necessarily interested. Some people see it as like, they're blasé, they're bored. But with you, I think it's more, I don't know, you're getting this justice, and it's as if, not that you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, but it's almost like, I don't know, I see a bit of like the Knight of Pentacles in this energy. I don't know why, with like you wanting to take your time with the Four of Pentacles, not wanting to rush into maybe some opportunities or things that are in front of you, just because I just get a sense that you want to ground yourself and go inward and observe more. Like the justice is there, and it's like you want to let this newfound balance everywhere and fairness and justice sink in. Then you're gonna rush into that opportunity. Then you're gonna jump onto it. But it's like, it's almost, when I just get the vibe of like, when you've been waiting for something for so long, and you've been excited for something for like so long, and a certain point, maybe you've been waiting a little bit too much for it, that like by the time it's here, you're no longer excited, you no longer have the fire for it anymore. You're just like, oh well, it's as if not that you've moved on or that you don't care anymore. It's not that. Justice is like a very important virtue and energy. It is vital. It's pretty much needed all the time. But it's as if maybe it was something that was, a long time coming. You've been doing the work, shadow work, a lot of things. You've gone through so much. And then to finally have it there, maybe it's something that, it would have been great to have maybe a little bit before. That by the time it comes in, it's like you're not jumping up and down for it. It's just, you're just like, oh, it was about time. So this is the sort of like boredom or disinterest or just you being kind of not laid back, but like in contemplation and kind of like withdrawn a little bit. Um, it's as if, the energy that comes with something that you were waiting for such a long time, and now the excitement is gone. This is what I see here. But then right after that, you're going to pick up your energy and seize the opportunities. Um, Maybe it's been a long time coming, but you're still very ambitious. And you're still going to go for exactly what you want. You have this opportunity here with the Ace of Clouds, which is the Ace of Swords, epiphanies, breakthrough, great idea, focus, like the Apprentice of Clouds, ambition with new ideas, the Ace of Clouds. This is like the intellect and being very laser focused into what you want. Innovation, innovative ideas coming through, new ideas, successes and victory as well. Like the Ace of Swords for me is like receiving a solution, or it's also an energy of overcoming something or solving a problem, and just being on top of a situation. This is the type of victory that I see with the epiphanies that you can get with the swords that cuts through. It can come with some level of confrontation, especially with like the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords together. They're very intense energy, quick, fast, swift, focused, not playing around, straight to the point. And I'm not gonna say that it's gonna boom rush anything their way to just get to do what they gotta do, but it's that type of energy. The swords, like we know what we want and we act super fast. Um, and the logistics, the action, everything. It looks like we're not doing anything because of how fast we act and how sure of ourselves we are. The Knight of Swords is a very confident, they're very, very sure and locked in on what they want, and they just go for it. That's why it's called ambition here. Let's clarify the Hermit, seek the truth. Six of Raindrops. We have memories. Yeah. Let's clarify this, Geminis. I see two things apply to you and somebody else's energy here for you. Take what resonates with you, Gemini. It's the Tower of Evil. What do we have next here? And then we have the Tree of Gems, collaboration, but reversed. Geminis, let me start with apply to you. You're doing this soul search, and then you're probably going through memory lane while you're doing your soul searching. Maybe you're pulling a lot from things that you've been through in the past. Maybe you're feeling a little bit nostalgic. Maybe you want to bring back the best of the past in the present. There's a lot of answers I feel that you're going to find with the Six of Cups, with the memories. And that energy is very kind. It's very friendly. It's very loving as well. There's a Tower here. And then you don't want to collaborate with someone, or a collaboration here is just not going to work because there are ego clashing. And it's just something that could be shocking to someone. that you don't necessarily want to collaborate with them. And mind you, where you're at the Tree of Gems, you're already considered like a specialist of some sort. You're already considered with someone who has a skill that is very sought after, that you can maybe join, collaborate with other people to make something happen, like the big picture come together, different expertise coming together. Are you having a team working under you? But here it's like, you're definitely lone wolfing it, even in terms of the work that you're gonna do. But you're already recognized, like your work is getting noticed. It's just that reverse, you don't want to work with other people, or it's just not a good thing because the energy won't work. Like the energies won't get along. It's just gonna be a lot of ego clashing. Let's clarify the Lovers duality, the Star, rejuvenation. So this is a Aquarian energy, Gemini's. Uranus is here. Sorry. Here at the center of the energy, I want to add, Gemini's, you always knew exactly what you wanted. It's just that maybe before it wasn't the proper time for you to act and go after it. Things needed to be cleared, like maybe your name or your reputation needed to be cleared before you could step into go after whatever it is that you're going after here. Here you have some sort of victory with your intellect, with the truth here. And you're using this at like this sword, you're running with it with the Knight of Swords here. Okay, let's go back to the Lovers and the Star. Next we have Exploration, Novice of Lightning. And then we have the Eight of Clouds, self-victimization but reversed. So Geminis, I spoke about the fourth narrative in the current energies as you, but you could be dealing with a Virgo, someone that is kind of shy and they want to come back in your energy, somebody from your past with the Six of Cups. And to their surprise, you don't want to work with them. It can be that as well. This person might be doing like they're in a process of like coming back around, and they might be shocked by how you're kind of focused on your work and you're not necessarily interested in working with them or collaborating with them. Also, it could be someone, that was working in the same field as you, or some like a peer, someone that you went to school with and you studied similar disciplines, like a natural collaborator for what you would have, like the sort of work that you do. And this person is going to be surprised or shocked by the fact that you don't want to collaborate with them. And on top of it, you're like, you do something that only a few people can achieve, like you're top tier. Okay, it could be something very niche. Like, this is how I see the Tree of Gems personally. And to go back to what's going on in the current near future energies for you, it's like you're choosing yourself. Okay, from the narrative that you've done, the soul searching, you're choosing yourself. You're definitely choosing to lone wolf it. And through the answers that you have received, a lot of it came from past influences, from things that happened in the past before. You found a lot of answers there. And maybe with pulling from the past, it resulted in you not wanting to collaborate with just anyone, or you'd rather just work alone. Here, it's like you're going through this renewal It's as if you're a Gemini 2.0 here with the lovers, choosing yourself and then coming up as a star. Maybe you are having some sort of recognition and fame, um, and you're very excited about the process, about the adventure with exploration. Novice of Lightning is the page of wands, so you're very optimistic, very enthusiastic. You're going on this adventure, and you're coming out of like self-victimization. You are solution oriented here. If you felt trapped before, or if you felt censored before, if you felt ostracized or marginalized before, you're just coming out of, the censorship, or coming out of like being ostracized, and you're actually very excited. And like I said, instead of spiraling or being in, in paralysis analysis, you're just finding ways to like solution, and you're applying them too. You're this new person with the star as well, and you're not afraid to. I have with the star and exploration and the ace of clouds here, I see brainstorming. Like you're not afraid to explore new ideas, to go out of the box. The star and exploration. This is like Aquarius, innovative ideas with the ace of clouds, new ideas, innovation, exploration. Um, I see you experimenting. I see you very secure with your individuality and your uniqueness. Um, and knowing what to make with that, with like the eight of clouds reversed. Not overthinking things at all. Just totally free. Free with your thoughts, very agile, flexible with your thought, your thoughts. Like, sorry, guys, your thoughts. Very flexible with your thoughts, your ideas, um, and definitely, doing something about it. Like I know I speak to Geminis. Like I don't need to say that because you have an idea that you're not taking action. Like, we do. We always have. This is just um like the whole thing that of having ideas and not taking action is a fabrication. Okay, some people, they're maybe not as ingenious and smart as us, and they might be intimidated, and then they try to twist things with adding that, we don't take action and we sit on ideas, and it's far from being the truth, and we know it. Like it's a given, right? Let's clarify all of the support that you're receiving from your loved ones. Clarity, the Ace of Swords again. New ideas, okay, innovative ideas, new plans, intellectual ability, victory, success, clear thinking, and breakthroughs. It's like I cannot use my mouth or my tongue tonight. I'm so sorry, you guys, for butchering the words. Finding resolution and stimulating people. There's the clarity with the sun, and there's the clarity with the ace of swords here. All of this clarity is bringing you a lot of great things, a lot of new energy, new ideas, new ways of doing things, and a lot of success as well. New beginnings, but with a lot of success. If everything was abstract and up in the air, well, you're surely gonna have clarity, and it's going to be amazing. Here, once again, we have the Page of Wands that is clarifying this person that I feel is not letting go, that cannot transform, and that sees you as someone that is probably not responsible or capable. This person, I feel like this is that other person, is very enthusiastic about you being their pet project here. I know it's very specific, but that's what I see here. This person is unable to spiritually transform you guys, okay? So here we have the Seven of Wands reversed, courage reversed. Folding on your beliefs, giving up, admitting defeat, feeling vulnerable or overwhelmed. Not taking the bull by the horns, okay? I would say that this is not your energy, but the only thing that I can see in this card here, it relates to the Four of Cups that was under there, the contemplation. You have the Justice, and you're not rushing into the opportunities just yet, even though you know exactly what you want. And you're brilliant, and you know what to do with like your epiphanies, ideas, and this fresh start. And you're gonna take your shot, you're not gonna miss. It's just like there's just this energy of like it's not that you're giving up on your belief, okay? But what I see with the Seven of Wands reverse apply to you is just, you know, when I was telling you this, it's the energy of like it's a little too late, so you're not excited anymore, you're not so eager anymore. And there's a contradiction because we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like out of the room, you know. They're like, are we there yet? You know, he's gone in a flash. It's just the way that you move though. Once you're gonna get up and go after this thing, it's like it's just gonna be so quick, so fast, and so like on target. But you know, it's, I don't know, I feel like you feel some kind of way, like justice is finally here, and you're not in a rush. You're gonna get in a rush soon, but it's like it's almost like you gave up. You know, when you wait too long for something that maybe you desperately needed, you desperately, I mean, you really needed that justice. It was very vital for you. You really needed, for example, your name to be cleared, or your reputation to be restored, all of the slander or whatever, to all of the wrongs to be righted before you could do something and go after something. And then you've gone through all of those intense, you know, trials and tribulation, and now justice is finally here. And it's like maybe you just kind of want to take a nap, or you just want to rest. And yeah, you haven't been able to sustain the excitement for all of this time. You know, like you knew you would be out of jail and be free at a certain point, but it's almost there's energy here that maybe you're a little bit like resigned. You've been a little bit resigned, and it's like, oh, okay, it's here. Okay, thank you. Okay, yes, I know what I want, and I'm going after it. Like nothing is going to stop me. But I've been wanting this for, I was ready like a long time ago for this. I've been waiting for this for so long. So it's just kind of that vibe, to be honest. But you know, God's timing is God's timing, okay? It's happening now for a reason. Okay, but you have the right to feel exactly this way that you're feeling here. We have the Ace of Wands to clarify. You know, you want to work alone, Gemini, but you're totally inspired and totally excited about this new beginning. You have this creative spark. All of this inspiration and creativity, it's like something that you want to do on your own. It's not to be, you're not here to share your expertise with other people. It's something, there's a heavy energy of like lone wolfing it. But I think that's going to shock people how much you're lone wolfing it. Let's clarify how you're exploring. Well, we have the star, clarifying the star. This is Uranus, this is Aquarian energy. So making the impossible possible. Like I said, you're totally inspired, creative right now. You might be receiving recognition. You're totally happy, content. You have faith. You have healed. You're renewed. You have faith in the future. There's a lot of promise with what's going on here. And You're putting yourself first, Gemini. You made choices really according to what is absolutely true to you. Okay. So if this is, choosing yourself and go not being a narcissist, but just choosing you, choosing to dignify yourself, choosing to put yourself on a pedestal, to follow your inner voice, your inner console, your intuition, and just go with it and do you. Well, this is what you're doing. You're going to be very, very successful with this and shine bright like a star and make your dreams come true, literally. There's a freedom here and there's sovereignty. You're very sovereign here, Geminis. It took a long time for things to kind of be right for you. It took a little bit of time, but you have support from the community. People want to invest in you. You're winning with the Ace of Swords twice. Great ideas. You've always been ambitious. It's just the timing was not right, literally. And maybe that kind of, not slowed you down, but like it probably killed the pep in your step just a little bit because it's just the energy that it took too long. You almost gave up. Like you were almost not expecting this justice to finally come for you. This is really the energy, but it's finally here, and you're definitely going after what you're going. You're definitely gonna slay, overcome. Things will be clear. It just took a little bit too much time. But you are free and sovereign. This is what I see here. I hope this resonates with you. Thank you for watching.